what's happening is because ICOs are now a thing, a lot of money is moving in. As a humanity, we're going to try everything. We're going to have token layers in all different kinds of companies. Some of them are going to work and some of them aren't. And I think over the coming years, we're going to, because this is effectively a big experiment, we're going to begin to see quite clearly which types of businesses lend themselves to the token layer better, which kind of companies have managed to work out the economics, and what, because you kind of have to go through the process of seeing how successful these projects are to work out whether the dials that they twiddled at the beginning of their business were correct. And so I think generally speaking, this is going to be a huge. I almost can't quantify how big it's going to be. If we work out a way to tokenize everything, then these things will move. What you need to do that is you need the law and the regulatory space to come in behind the token world and say, we recognize this. So, you know, if you were to tokenize an oil tanker, someone needs to say, yes, that token represents that asset, and then that token can move around. So it's almost unknowable how big it's going to be. But are there going to be failures? Yeah, there are.
George, I think you said it very, very well. I think that we are right at the very beginning of this, and Bitcoin's not even a teenager yet. And yet, you know, you've seen these vast things. I remember thinking I'm priced out at $40, you know, and then $400 is too late, you know, and then now we're at what, $4,400 ish this morning, and there's probably a lot of people thinking, well, I'm priced out. Well, what are we? You know, we could see another order of magnitude. It's a finite resource, and that's one of the things that's really important, is that people don't understand that there's necessarily a store of value in a blockchain model that has a finite resource. If you've got a finite resource, it's better than a fiat currency, which you can print as much of as you want. People say, but what's it backed by? I get this question all the time. What is it backed by? Oh, well, it's backed by the algorithm, and it's backed by the fact that it's transparent and people can see what it is, how it works, and the fact that it's finite. So whilst humans perceive gold to have some value through our, a dog doesn't look at a bar of gold and think, crikey, that's great. It's only a human value that we put on gold, and mostly through its rarity. But if somebody just found a mountain somewhere and knocked the lid off it and realised it was entirely made of gold, the price would collapse overnight. Whereas that's not going to happen to your blockchain models that are working, because they can't make any more. Even if you want to, even if you will it, you're not going to find a mountain full of the stuff. So I think the future is really, really, really bright for cryptocurrencies. We're at a very, very early stage. And if you do pick the gems now, that uplift is absolutely fantastic, yeah.